narrative approaches to boost emotional resilience and mental fortitude. Learn how narrative methods can improve psychological resilience, emotional strength, and effective coping strategies for stress management. Narrative methods for building emotional resilience. Hey, so I wanted to share something I've been thinking about a lot lately. The way our personal stories can actually help us become stronger emotionally. You know how we all go through tough stuff, from tiny day to day annoyances to those bigger life challenges? Well, the way we tell those stories to ourselves and others can play a huge role in building what experts call psychological resilience and emotional strength. It's pretty fascinating and it ties into ideas like coping strategies and stress management that a lot of us are trying to get better at. So, what exactly are narrative methods? Simply put, it's about how we frame and reframe our experiences, kind of like telling the story of our lives in a way that makes us feel more capable. Imagine you've had a really rough day. Instead of just internalizing it as, I'm terrible at handling stress, what if you told yourself, today was tough, but I found small ways to get through it? That subtle shift changes everything. It reinforces mental fortitude and builds emotional intelligence. How telling your story helps. When we process our feelings by telling our story, either out loud or in writing, it helps us organize our thoughts. This is a form of stress management because it reduces the chaos of overwhelming emotions and lets us see patterns. We start recognizing triggers and understand how past experiences influence current reactions. This, in turn, nurtures a sense of control, one of the core pillars of emotional resilience. Another big part is psychological resilience. Research shows that people who frame their personal narratives with a focus on growth and learning tend to bounce back faster from setbacks. So instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you become the author of your own recovery story. It's empowering, practical narrative strategies that work. Reflective journaling. Writing about your daily experiences and emotions gives you space to make sense of them. Try not to just recount events, but also explore how they made you feel and what you learned. Meaning making. Ask yourself, what does this experience mean to me? Or what might be the hidden lesson here? This step helps create a narrative that feels purposeful rather than chaotic. Reframing. Flip the perspective. Instead of I failed, try this taught me what not to do next time. This shifts emotional responses from defeat to determination, boosting mental fortitude. Story sharing. Talking about your experiences with friends, a therapist, or a support group helps reinforce emotional intelligence by offering new viewpoints and validation. Ripple effects, transforming tiny traumas. If you want a go-to guide that really focuses on transforming everyday stresses and small emotional wounds into strengths, check out Ripple Effects, Transforming Tiny Traumas. This book breaks down how these small, often overlooked moments accumulate and affect us, and offers practical tools to rewrite those narratives in a positive light. I've found it super helpful for understanding how to build emotional resilience from the ground up. It's perfect for anyone looking for effective ways to boost emotional strength and mental fortitude through easy to apply coping strategies. Purchase the book now. It's a great resource if you want to learn how to foster a stronger, more resilient mindset for everyday life. Wrapping up. At the end of the day, narrative methods aren't just about telling a story. They're about reshaping how we relate to our experiences and ourselves. By practicing these techniques, you're not just managing stress, you're building real emotional strength that stands up over time. Psychological resilience is a muscle, and stories are one of the best ways to exercise it. So, next time you're wrestling with a challenging moment, try telling your story with a little more kindness and reflection. It might just change how you see the world and yourself.